Hello, I'm Louisiana. I'm from Brazil. I went to Canada in June 31. I got in Canada June 31, 2006. I, I went because my husband, we met, I met my husband in the internet and he's handicapped. He's Brazilian too, but he went to Canada when he was 5 years old with his parents and his siblings, and then was they brought him up there. So for him, he is Canadian, of course. Um, he's Canadian citizen, and well, I must confess, the life in Canada is better than in Brazil. Not because Brazil is not a good country, or but to work is a better place. I thought when I went to Canada, I thought it was not, but I went to work in Chrysalis because I had too much accent to work in my profession. I'm a teacher. I studied at the university here in Alagoas, Maceió, Alagoas, Brazil, northeast of Brazil. I did language and literature, so Portuguese and English. So I couldn't teach Portuguese in Canada, and of course my English has so much accent. So and when I went there, it was even worse. So in Chrysalis, they treated me really good. I didn't even know what to do with it. I went to work in plastics, and then they received me with a big smile, and I thought they never worked at that in that, and not even saw it plastic industry in my life. I was used with the handicap and all those stuff, but all those people. My brother was handicapped. My nephew is handicapped, so a lot of people in my family has problem. And was I thought I was going to work in that area, but no, I went to the interview. They said they too could um, teach teach me whatever I had to learn. Uh, they would teach me, so they put me to train with the Senka Brnada, a good colleague. I don't know if she's still there. She's from Bosnia, and well, we don't need too much to know English to work there. So, and if you cannot hear, it's better because too much noise there. So the communication is much like signs and those stuff like there, and the stuff. And the the manager back then was Roger Bradley, and the supervisor was Bruce Landsborough. They were really patient, they were really good. They even talked to us whenever we wanted to talk, to say something. We didn't need to make an appointment to talk to the boss or like that. It was really good. I was really happy there. I had problem back at home, but when I got there, I got really happy. One day, someone asked me if they could take a picture of me working because I was laughing so much. I was so happy there. And there was also Max Sweeney. Some people didn't like to work with him because he was so quiet. And like he was already elderly, like he was 60 or almost 60. and he was really quiet. People used to say he had a little bit of, he was a little bit, had a mental something, I don't know what, like he was not slow, but he was really, they used to say weird, but it's like a prejudice because they didn't know him good as I knew. When they put me to work with him in those machines that makes pipe, because in that machine you need two-person working. I like it so much because we helped each other. He most of the time he will help at me. One day by mistake I was coming down from a step and I didn't see him and I stepped on his knee. And he didn't even complain or nothing. He said, "That's okay." And I was not okay. Of course not. I was, oh, back then I was heavy. I was about 8 kilograms. 80. 80. Not 8. The number 80 kilograms. And I was wearing those boots, steel boots, like protection boots. Was so hard, so difficult to stand someone stepping on you with that. And he said, "Oh, it's okay." No, we never had an argument like some people use it to try to ask to have with him. Well, I don't know if Senka is still there, but Bruce left already, and Max, if he didn't retire yet, he left before us, before Bruce and me. He left. Bruce left the Chrysalis, and 1 week before me, I left in October. The first He left the first week of October. I left the second week of October. Well, I miss it that. Oh, that's a funny, funny place to work. People say it's heavy work. Yeah, but sometimes we have some fun, especially me. That's it. Oh, I just made that video to say if you go to work in Canada, you look for Chrysalis is a good place to work. You learn a lot. I didn't know about law and no. One day I broke my wrist, my right wrist, and uh, was hard. And I didn't know. I thought I was going to spend 1 month without getting anything. I was working there already 1 year, and I stepped on the ice and I fell on my arm, and my arm was in my pocket, so I broke it. Didn't know how to walk on the ice. I thought that the snow there was nothing under the snow, just the ground, and there was a slippery ice under it. It was melting already, so I didn't know. Nobody told me how to walk on that. um, so I spent 2 months at the home with that, and sometimes Bruce called me to say, "How are you doing? Are you better?" Blah 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 blah, because it was his job. But they gave me a raise of a salary. I was at the home. I got a raise. At least the law. Everybody got it. So I was astonished with that, because if you come to Brazil and think someone will pay you like that, they think that if you have accident, if it, It's really difficult. You have to go to a doctor and another doctor, and after a long time you get your salary. So, of course, there was some stuff that I didn't like in Canada, like the medical system. I didn't like it because I had hypothyroidism, and they never found out. I was really fat and I didn't know what else to do. I was doing a lot of exercise every night after work. That's how I fell on the ice. And doing a lot of diets. I was eating almost nothing in the lunchtime. I was used to eat and I stopped eating too much. Like I just a sandwich or something that is skinny one sandwich of peanuts bar. So it was really hard, and I was having headaches. That's how I missed the interview in Chrysalis to speak about how was it to work in Chrysalis. Well, so when I came back to Brazil, I found out what was my real problem. So, well, accepted that, accept the medical system. Like also, I have a glaucoma, like a high blood pressure in my eyes, and I had to go to the optometrist, and after asking him to send me to the specialist. What about if he didn't? I was lucky that he sent me, but some doctors, some people in the medical system don't want to send you to anybody else. Like a family doctor don't want to send you to a specialist. Like if I went to the family doctor and asked him, I went to 5 family doctors to find out I had hypothyroidism, and what? I never found out. They said I had uh, I was urine in protein. Okay, some people urine protein. Sometimes we do urine protein. Like sometimes we urine blood and that is nothing. Fuck. I'm sorry. So uh, that's what I want to say. So accept the system, the medical system. Oh, another thing. The doctors were telling me that I cannot go there and say three different problems. I have to say one problem at once. One day I go to a problem, another day another problem. What about my job? I'm working. I'm making the country make money. So if I miss the job 3, 4, 5 times in a month, I'm not making money for the country. Did you think about that, doctors? Well, that's it. Um, and so I just wanted to say I like it so much to work it for Chrysalis. I'm thankful. My English didn't improve that much. I'm, I'm, I studied a lot, by the way. 10 years studying English, and if you don't live in the country, you lose everything. Okay, so I say thanks for the folks in Chrysalis, Delia, the attendant, the receptionist, and telephone answer. Um, what else? Jessica, I forgot her name. Um, Mr. Ramos, I forgot his first name too. A long time, 10 years ago. Oh, I'm thankful also to Roger, Bruce, Senka, Max Sweeney. Kisses. Like Brazil, we say you don't. You used to say hugs and that stuff. Brazilian used to say kisses and thanks for everything. And God protect us. God be with us always. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.